Check, check. Check, check. Check.
This one's working now. Sometimes it just needs to get reset. There it goes. All right.
All right, man. You want me to do video first period since you did the 2 periods last time? What do you want? You name it, man.
What do you want to do? I'll start with video.
Okay.
Just you and your sinus infection.
Yeah, that's what happens when I don't take care of myself during a cold. It lingers, and then I got to go to the doctor and get the antibiotics. Ha! Everybody knows my medical condition. Fantastic.
Sorry, Pope.
That's okay. No, you know what? We're all family here at OHC. And we're about to get started with our first home game of the season here. OHC 13-0 playing the Colorado Rampage here at Family Sports. Should be a good matchup. I don't really know what to expect, but I assume these teams will be rivals throughout the season of some sort. OHC is starting with Ryu at center, Hammer and Mueller at the other forwards, and then back on defense. Nice hit there on the play. Back on defense, we got Lauber and Avseev, or excuse me, Guyette and Avseev. Starting out a little physical right now, a lot different than the 16U female game.
Always expect that at a Rampage. That's what they're going to bring to start this game. That's what their club always has done. We'll weather it and then see what we can handle.
Nice pass by Ryu over to Guyette. Onto the ice comes Smith, Pope, applying the pressure. Crawford came up there. Smith has it in the corner. He goes behind the net. In the middle, he finds Badeau. He's got a little bit of room. He go to his backhand, low shot, but it's pad save.
First chance of the game.
Pope has it behind the net. Backhand to Badeau. Nice play by the D-man. Pope has it. He circles back in the middle looking for Smith.
Yeah.
No luck. The Rampage have crossed the midline. Nice bump forward by the Rampage player.
Rampage had a first line, looked some big boys, and came to go physical first, and then we'll see if they have the depth we have.
Nice pass by Smith to Badeau. He's got Pope on the bottom of your screen. Not able to get to that pass. OHC is in the middle of changing. Gordon came onto the ice. He was looking for some body right there.
Right there on the glass.
Pope in the middle to Mueller. He doesn't catch it, but he recovers. Mueller coming up the ice. He's got Ekstrom in the middle. He goes down to the corner. Frederick is the other forward. On defense, you got Gordon and Williams. Nice play by Mueller down low. Frederick comes with the assist. Assist on the play. And here come the Rampage out of the zone. They're going to call a penalty. I think they're going to call it on Ekstrom. I think my only guess is they're saying he didn't play the puck there. He just went in with shoulder.
Yep.
He actually missed him. He didn't even hit him.
Right.
But the referees, everything I've read is that USA Hockey is really pushing on this, making sure players are playing the puck.
That's exactly what happened there. So what do they call? Is it roughing? I didn't see the signal, but you're spot on.
He
what happened.
pointed at Ekstrom. I don't know the exact signal, but either way, OHC on the kill. Block shot there by Lauber, and that goes up in the net. Drops down on a couple of the OHC 14 and 15-year-old players out here supporting the 13-year-olds, which is cool. So you got Williams at 1D spot. Smith is out on the ice. You got Williams and Lauber.
That's Armstrong between the pipes again today,
Oh,
too.
Smith with a breakaway. He's going to have a shot here for a shorty. Off the post. Nice play by Tyler to get a great shot off. Unfortunately, he beat everything but the post. And that's going to be icing on the team that's on the power play. Wow. Nice stick there by Smith. So now you're going to have Badeau and Mueller out along with Crawford and Guyette. Again, OHC is on the kill for another minute 29. It's going to be another icing.
It's another icing.
Not bad for a penalty kill to get 2 straight icings. "13 minutes, a little bit under, left in this opening period. First official home game of the season, as the game on Sunday was a scrimmage. The boys definitely going right to the physical play here early in this one, which is what you'd expect from the Rampage. Nice play with pressure. Get a little bit of space there by Badeau. He couldn't quite get to his forehand to get the shot off. Guyette flips it back in. Nice play. He was on the red line. Nice play by Crawford. Get control of that. He reverses it. Thought better of passing to his D-man. Smart play. Badeau tries to get it in, but it hits the official. Guyette now shoots it on net. What a nice play to allow for the change. If he misses that, that's icing, but he didn't. He was on the net. Great play. Ryu was there initially. Frederick is the other forward, and then you got Gordon and Avseev as your D-men. They're going to call an offsides. We got 28 seconds left on the penalty. We're scoreless early in this one. Ryu will take the draw, and Rampage control it. Offsides again.
They can't get it onside.
No, they done a penalty kill's done a nice job not allowing the Rampage to get set up or any type of comfort. Got another 23 seconds to kill. Center ice face-off. Ryu will take the draw. Win by OHC and a nice dump into the zone by Ryu. Smith comes onto the ice after changing for Ryu. Behind the net, 10 seconds left on the penalty. Gordon chips it. The Rampage are able to get it in deep. Nice physical play to the body there by Smith.
That's from behind.
A lot of physical corner play. That's what you'd expect. And that penalty is now done. We are at even strength. Smith has it behind the net. He gets it up the ice to Frederick. Frederick goes across to Gorolnik. Steinmetz controls it. He dumps it in. Fretz and Gorolnik are going to go after it. Back on defense is Guyette and Steinmetz. Guyette controls it. He's going to fire it just wide. Nice quick wrist shot. Steinmetz comes up to get it. And here come the Rampage. Nice play by Guyette behind the net. Gorolnik not able to get it out. Steinmetz in the corner, battling. Around the boards, Guyette again. Nice up ice pass to Gorolnik, but he's not able to control it. A hit from behind on Steinmetz, who was going to make a play on the puck. Fretz with it. Fretz gets it over to Steinmetz. Nice play by Hammer, getting the puck forward.
I'm sure Rowland's familiar with a lot of these
Mueller
players.
has it. Nice shot by Lauber. Mueller back to the point to Lauber. Lauber throws it to the opposite corner.
That's the Linkster.
Ekstrom into the middle.
That's 26 Williams on the far side.
And that's a good back check by Mueller. And here comes Ekstrom. He's got Mueller in the middle. Nice spin move. Gets it across to Mueller. Mueller to his forehand, but it's blocked. Mueller gets it back. Backhand. Backhand goes over the top of the net. You got a good look at it. Gordon and Williams are back. They're going to call offsides. That was a nice hit by Gordon.
So I think the boys are more focused on the physical part of the game than playing the game right now. And that's exactly what would work in the Rampage's favor.
Yeah.
I'm just watching them skate and look for it as opposed to doing what they've always done. And Donovan takes a penalty there. Not sure what the call was. I've seen some worse hits on the other side today, but okay. But that's not Donovan's game or the other kid's game. And it's already costing us. So we need to do what we do best and not do what the Rampage do best.
So we got Smith, Williams, Hammer, and Lauber on the ice as the OHC goes on the penalty kill yet again. I mean, I think you're right, Drew. I think the boys are looking for contact before they're looking to play the puck, and they're excited. It's a weeknight game. All the OHC kids are watching.
Yes.
Hammer with the shot. Nice save by the goaltender. Again, OHC on the kill. Smith's going to have it in the middle.
We've had more shorthanded chances than they've had.
He turns the corners, tries to slide it under the pads, but unsuccessful.
So if we play disciplined 5-on-5, we'd have a heck of a lot more chances. They're just, they're young. First home game against a state foe.
Yeah, they're excited, and they need to learn to bottle that up. Play smart. These referees are clearly calling, if you're going for the hit first, they're going to call the penalty. Ryu onto the ice as Williams dumps it in.
Which is probably good. They're trying to get it in control, you know.
Also with Ryu, you have Badeau on the ice. And then back on defense, you got Lauber with the shot just wide. He goes to change. Guyette's at the right D spot. Crawford now on the ice joining Guyette. So again, OHC's on the kill, and they're controlling the zone time here. So you got to like that, although I'd rather play 5-on-5, Drew.
We're a more skilled team. Let's stop trying to muck it up and just play the game.
Nice cross body check there by Guyette, much to the glee of the other OHC boys. 25 seconds left on this penalty kill, 7:42 to go in the first period. Crawford goes to retrieve it along the boards. He does. Although Rampage gets it into the middle, and Guyette is going to ice it.
All right. Unlike in the exhibition against the 16 UTC the other day, we are not allowed to ice.
Back to normal rules
USA
for
hockey.
Bantam. So you got Pope, and it looks like Badeau is coming onto the ice at forward, and then at D you got Williams and Avsev. Pope will take the draw. 4 seconds left on the penalty, so we'll be at even strength here before you know it. Slapper way wide, and we are now at even strength. Pope goes on the boards. He gets it. He's coming up. Nice pass forward to Badeau. Badeau across the middle to Smith, and he buries it! Easy peasy. 1-0 OHC.
And that's what we do best. Tyler Smith taking it, using his legs, using his speed, getting it from Anders, showing off our skill, and they can't compete with that.
It was a great pass from Badeau. Another play on that. A.J. Pope took some body and got it out of the zone and got it forward so Badeau could get it, and then Badeau drilled it right to where he needed to, and Tyler finished it up. That was a nice play. Really, first time all night this forward line's gotten to play right there, that little instance. Same three forwards on the ice. Avsev and Williams back. Smith has it. He's got Pope to the bottom of the screen. Pope's got it. He's got room. He shoots it wide off the pads. Almost a nice pass off pads.
Curious why Donovan's still in the box.
Oh, Smith with the body check into the corner. That was a physical play. No call, nor should there have been. Back to Avsev. Avsev up to Smith. Smith's got it with room. He's coming in the middle. He goes past the first, and then he puts it over the goalie's shoulder. 2-0 OHC. Tyler Smith, hot early. A one-man show, and we're up 2-0. Well, that's just skill beating skill right there.
Yeah.
Pretty much a lot of players changing, but Tyler took advantage of a one-on-two and just split him and put it over the goalie's shoulders. That's a big goalie too. Nice play, 2-0. Guyette over to Steinmetz. Steinmetz up to Goralnik, who I think chips it. They say he did not, so that's going to be icing.
Did Donovan take a 10 on that play? He's still in the box. But they didn't have two.
I guess Donovan did take a 10. I guess they gave him a 2 and 10, which is, it's been a weird first period for Lions with all these penalties, and now with Dono in the box, it's only going to continue. But OHC's looking good, up 2-0. We just got to get back to even strength and stop this penalty stuff. It must have been a 2 and 10, Drew.
Yeah.
I don't have another explanation. Goralnik brings it up. He's wide. He shoots that one behind the net. Steinmetz up to get it. Back down low. Up, but Guyette's not able to keep it in. Nice body by Guyette when the puck got past him. Goralnik in the corner. Goralnik comes away with it. He's scanning. The pass ricochets, but he's able to get in the neutral zone. Guyette has it at center ice and is able to smack it forward. Nice play. Nice pass up to Frederick on his backhand, not able to control it. He gets it to Hammer. Lauber is able to pop it in. Ryu is there first. He throws it around the boards, but the Rampage are able to get it out. So you got Crawford and Lauber on your blue line. Then you got Fretz, Ryu, and Hammer as your forwards. Here comes Fretz. Neutral zone battle there, but OHC comes away with it. Ryu takes the red line, takes his time. Nice pass to Hammer, not able to control it. And I guess that's an offsides. So OHC's going to change again here. You're going to have the Smith, Pope, Badeau line at forward, and then at D, you got Avsev and Williams. Again, Donovan is still in the box. He must have got a 2 and 10. I think these refs are just trying to set a tone.
That's okay.
That you got to play the puck.
That's the
Hopefully, no
first
more
2
of
and 10
those.
he's had in his life.
Nice pass up to Badeau. Badeau's scanning in the middle, looking for Smith, but comes to the point. Comes over to Pope. He's going to slap it. Nice shot low. Save off the pads. Pope goes into the corner, gets it. Nice move to the point to Avsev. Avsev over to Williams. Williams fires it. It ricochets past the goalie down low. Smith comes away with it. Smith shoots it. And Pope just took a raging elbow to the head. And he points out, hopefully that will be a 2 and 10, as it was a straight elbow to the head to a player standing there. We'll see if they have the courage to do the 10. They're definitely going to do the 2.
Just a roughing. Was Donovan's worse?
That was the worst play I've seen of the day. I might be biased because that's my son, but the play was ended, and he went elbow straight to the head.
Donovan for 10-minute right here on the blue line.
Yeah, that was, if that's not a 2 and 10, I'm not sure what is. You can tell the Rampage are getting frustrated early, and I imagine this is going to continue.
Yes.
So Pope, Frederick, and Badeau are on the ice. Guyette with it at the blue line, over to Pope, trying to gain control of it. Down low, into the middle, comes into the neutral zone, so Guyette's just kind of trying to delay a little bit there. Nice hit by Guyette in the neutral zone. Smith with it behind the puck. Let's see what they're going to call now. They're calling interference on Guyette.
Yep, they're not having any of it.
They are, I'll give the officials credit. They are calling a lot of penalties trying to keep this game under control. I do think
that was interference, to be honest with you.
I don't, but you know.
He had the puck and Brandon put him in the wall. Like, what did I miss there?
I'm sure some hockey people could explain the how much time can pass before it's a penalty, but that was a pretty quick bang-bang play. That said, the referees are being pretty consistent with calling penalties. These boys are excited. Local home game, weeknight, pretty full house. Probably not a bad move to. Nice hit there by the Rampage player. Lauber no worse for the wear. Hammer tries to get through the Rampage player unsuccessfully. Williams and Lauber are your blue liners, and then you got Mueller, Mueller and Hammer are the forwards. We have 4-on-4 hockey here. There is 3 minutes to go in the period. We're going to have 4-on-4 hockey for another 50 seconds, and then the Rampage will get a power play for approximately 30 seconds. Lauber takes it in, and that's going to be another strong hit in the back by Rampage, and they're going to call a penalty. And the penalty at this point is only on Rampage, so
Rampage is going to take they're
now going to call it.
They'll be pushing 10 penalties by the time this game's over. The first period's not over. They've taken, so have we. Each team's what, 4?
I think the Rampage are coming out strong with a clear message that that's how they're going to play, and we should expect this, but we gotta stay above that. Just let our skill, let our puck movement do the talking for us. So that means the scoreboard is a mess, but let's work through it together here. It looks like there's 28 seconds on the behind the goal penalty for Rampage, and then they will get a player on the ice. There's a minute left on the Okanagan penalty on Guyette. Avseev shoots it, and that might have hit the goalie's mask. And then there's a fresh 2 minutes on the penalty for Rampage. Avseev over to Ekstrom. Ekstrom fires it.
I think
as Okanagan right now has a 4-on-3, which is the most important thing. Ekstrom backdoor looking for Ryu, not able to get him. Steinmetz and Avseev are your demons. Ryu gets it up to Avseev. Avseev's at the point there. Ricochets in the corner. So now the Rampage have a 4-on-4 now. Back door! Oh, great pass by Steinmetz. Looking for Ekstrom. He's not able to get it on net. So for the next, I guess for the next 9 seconds, it's going to be 4-on-4. After those 9 seconds, OHC is going to get a pure 5-on-4 power play for approximately 1 minute and 5 seconds. Frederick takes a draw. He's also got Pope at forward and Smith, and then Badeau. So you kind of have a 4-forward line here right now, Drew. Pope gets it back to Smith, top of the key, back to Pope. Bouncing puck, not able to do anything with it. So now we have a 5-on-4. Guyette comes onto the ice. Smith, Pope took a big hit in the corner there.
He sure did.
Smith has
Got
it
up good
off the feet of the Rampage player. Guyette has it in the neutral zone. So 45 seconds, we're going to have a little bit of a power play here for OHC. Here comes Smith with speed. He comes into the zone, over to Frederick. Frederick shoots it, and it ricochets off a Rampage player. Guyette with it at the point, over to Pope at the blue line, able to control it. Pope passes in the middle, but it's ricocheted by the Rampage. Smith back to Pope. Pope over to Smith. Excuse me, that was Badeau in the middle there. Smith fires it, ricochets off of a Rampage player. There's 11 seconds left on this power play. Pope on the bottom of your screen gets it to a streaking Smith in the middle. He's also got Badeau. He goes backhand, puts it in the back of the net for the first period hat trick as OHC starts to pile it on. 3-0 early here. There's 3 more seconds on this power play and then 48 seconds left in the period. It's 3-0, all 3 goals by Tyler Smith. Mueller, Hammer, and Fretz are your forwards. Face-off win for OHC. Nice play by Hammer. Another big hit into the boards. That's about the only thing that the Rampage have to share about, Drew.
That's all they can do.
They're very physical, and they're pretty good at it. I'll give them credit. In some of these games where the ref's not going to blow the whistle, Fretz shoots it. That was on net. Nice glove save by the goalie. Fretz with a good trigger pull. Some of these tournaments where the refs aren't calling anything, I imagine Rampage will be successful with this formula. Ryu takes the draw. He has Ekstrom and Gorolnik as his forwards. Crawford has it, but it ricochets off a Rampage player. Crawford reverses it. It's offsides. So we have 19 seconds left in the period. Ryu on the face-off. Gorolnik fighting for it. He's able to push it forward. Gorolnik has it. Nice shot going for the 5-hole. Goalie saves it. 7 seconds to go in this period. That's going to be it. Well, that was a great first period. Hopefully the physicality gets dialed appropriate. Tyler Smith with a first period hat trick. What a great start for Tyler and OHC. We'll be back after these messages.
All right, we switching.
I do.
OHC skating right to left. Ryu, Gorolnik, Hammer, Edward, and Brandon. Puck comes into the defensive zone of the Rampage. Chip it off the glass. Eddie at neutral ice, comes past him. Rampage 2-on-1 developing here. Guyette's back shot. Save, Armstrong. Puck behind the net. Guyette in the corner. Guyette up for Ryu. Comes to the blue line, kept in. Now out of the zone, that is Guyette. Brandon on the near side. He'll dump it. Puck wraps all the far side. Ryu in the corner, comes high. Eddie Avziv, long shot, save, rebound loose. Another chance there for Ryu. Comes free, Gorolnik, high and out of the zone. Neutral ice, Eddie. Avziv, he's got his partner Gayet. Gayet will bring it onside himself. Brandon with a short angle chance. Rebound loose. Shot by Hammer, goes wide right. All the way high to Frederick. He'll dump it deep. Puck in the end wall. Far side is Ekstrom. Ekstrom to Hammer. Does not connect. It's coming the other way. Lauber at the blue line. He's going to put it deep. Forechecking is Hammer in the end boards. Comes free to the Rampage. Ekstrom down on the far side. Hammer looking for Frederick. Frederick shot. Wide right. Lauber half boards. Comes high with it to Frederick. Frederick, high point, Steiny, long drive. Gloved and held.
Man, that was a series. They're keeping the puck in the zone, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I'm sure you've mentioned it. If you haven't, I didn't in the first period. We got Bryce Armstrong
yeah.
in the net. Looking strong tonight.
OHC comes out. It's going to be Beddow, Williams, Crawford, Smith, and Pope. Smith, 3 goals tonight. Hat trick, Williams. Low is Smith. Corner for Beddow. Looking for Smith behind the cage. Still loose. Comes high to Williams. He'll drive way wide left into the glass. That's a velocity on it. Crawford's shot blocked in front, going the other way. Williams will get back. Back checking is Smith and Beddow. Rampage looking for possession. They put it on net. Save. Covered. That's their best chance in a while.
A block shot started it all, right?
Exactly. Block shot. Yeah, block shot the other way. OHC will send out Fretz, Mueller, Hammer, Avziv, and Gayet. Miller with the draw, defensive zone. Near circle, throws it high. Rampage in front in the slot, a fan on the drive, and it goes to the far wall. Hammer from Gayet. Puck in the snow in front of the OHC bench. Hitting slowed down to start the second, hasn't it? Fred's tied up in the wall. He kicks it onside. He takes a shot, but the Rampage player actually just checked themselves. Ian missed this check. Comes to Eddie. Eddie will dump it back low. Chased by Soren. Soren in the end boards. Fighting for possession. He'll gain it. Soren looked to put it high, but it comes to the skater of the Rampage. Shipped over to Brandon. And now played by Gayet briefly. Pokes it. Neutral ice. Near side is Soren. He takes a shot. That's an interference.
Big hit there. That was up high.
I just don't understand sometimes. Come back is Laubers looking to get there. Rampage with a chance. Backhand shot. Not there. Covered by Bryce.
What a save.
These teams don't like each other already. They don't know each other, but they're learning to know each other after one period, and they don't like each other.
We would expect no less, right?
Ryu, Frederick, Gorolnik, Lauber, and we need who's our 5th skater? I guess down over there.
I wonder what the referees are discussing.
The quality of that beard. It's an amazing beard. Josh Ryu with the draw on defensive zone. Even strength hockey. Controlled by the Rampage off the post. Caleb strong on the wall. Puck on the boards. Lauber's got Ryu. Back to Gorolnik. Caleb on the far wall. And OHC on the outside.
I think this is a pretty critical juncture of the game. You can tell
it's going to slow down a bit.
Well, the Rampage are getting a little bit of fire. They've hit 2 posts. They've had a couple of chances. I think that, this is 3-1, this game's going to go differently than if it's 4-0. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a critical juncture. Rampage showing some life. We got to tamp that down.
We didn't come off the gate in the second period fast.
No.
Smith with the draw. Bet out to his left. Pope to his right. Comes to Pope. AJP moving it, dishing it to 21 bet out. He has it taken from him and chipped into the OHC zone, chased down by Donovan, his first shift of the second period and first shift in a long time. Comes the bet out. Anders looking for an outlet. He's got Pope on the far side. AJP, high, Smith, far side, Smith to himself off the wall. One
nice
time,
give and go.
Give and go from AJP. Stolen by Dono. Dono to Pope. Pope
Good to see
Lauber.
Dono back out there.
Lauber put it behind the cage.
Big change for OHC now.
Forechecking Soren on the far side. He's on the ice. Steiny's back. 2-on-1 developing here. Jake gets a little stick on it. Disrupts
Nice
that
job.
pass.
Not good.
Just that little bit of that stick disrupted the connection.
Not good
by
giving
Steiny.
up 2-on-1, but a great job recovering.
Far side is Steiny in the wall, half wall. High is Hammer. He comes to support. Free to Sebastian Ekstrom. Ekstrom through neutral ice. Sebastian will move it wide and pause. Move it near side, but it's broken up briefly by the Rampage. Collecting is Steinmetz. He'll dump into the chest of the Rampage skater through neutral ice. Back is Brandon, or is that Jake? Jacob. That's Lauber. Lauber makes a play and gets it Ekstrom. Ekstrom's got wheels if he can beat this guy. Got a nice dish to Hammer. Hammer backhand chance and a save.
Nice play by Ekstrom.
Puck comes high to Brandon.
To get that puck in the
Guyette
middle.
with a drive. Sails into the glass. Rebound chance by Ryu. Misses, and we got a stoppage in play. Got a penalty? What'd we call? What'd you see? I didn't see.
Well, I missed it. I think I was following the puck. It was something behind the play. Ekstrom took a big hit in the corner, and he did a great job to get a pass off to Hammer in the middle. That was actually a nice play.
I don't know. Whistle, and they didn't want to fix. None of them knew to fix the net. Like they all just kind of stood
okay,
there.
No penalty.
No penalty.
I was about to say everything looked pretty straightforward to me.
All right, we got Ryu with the draw. High is Link Williams. Over to Guyette. Brandon off the boards. Gorolnik in the corner. Moves it to Ryu. He's down in the end wall. Puck high. Pinching is Brandon, but it gets past him. The other way is Rampage.
Nice
back
recovery.
Checking, recovering Guyette. Williams. Nice pass, Williams to Ryu. Ryu shuffles it to Fretz. Fretzy near half wall. High and out of the zone. That'll be an icing if Bryce doesn't play it. How much time we got here? 10:13 remaining in the second. OHC will send out Smith, Pope, Bedau, Eddie, and Brandon.
Lauber. No, Guyette. My 98 and my 96. I got to get those down, right?
I like single digits. They're easier to tell. That's Smith low. Wraps it to the far side. High and out of the zone. Guyette on the wall. Stays strong. Back deep is Eddie. Eddie moves it nicely to Enders. Enders quick touch to Brandon. Touch to Pope. Pope. Dish to Guyette off the side of the cage. Oh, that was puck now in the end wall. Wraps in the near corner will be the Rampage. They reverse play, far side. Half boards, pinching up is Brandon. He'll backhand it in the corner. Pope in the corner looking for Bedau, but it comes the other way, and high is Crawford. Crawford neutralized near side, Eddie. Eddie off the board, Smith dumps it deep and changes. Forechecking low is Frederick. Bedau supports on the wall. Smith still on the ice now, takes a change.
Good hustle, keep it in the zone there.
Crawford with possession at neutral ice. Soccer kicks it to the wall here. Nice feet there by Rory. And that's going to come all the way into the OHC zone. They got a ice on that.
turning it back on a little bit. That's good.
That's a cool little play by Rory there.
It was.
Rory plays a lot of soccer, and he just didn't know where. Then he just kind of back kicked it like little melee behind his, behind himself.
A little kick,
like,
kick behind the front leg.
That was all those years of the Crawfords taking him to soccer. It translated to hockey there.
9 minutes to go.
We got Mueller and Sebastian Ekstrom, Aaron Frederick, Gordon, and Crawford. Neutral ice. Back checking is Ekstrom. Ekstrom with possession in the corner. Sebastian looking for an outlet. He moves it to Gordon. Gordon touch up to Mueller. Mueller in the near wall. Back is Gordon. Crawford supports on the ball. He's strong. Goes past Ekstrom and will be chasing no icing. Far side. Half boards pinching Rory. He's strong. Comes to Frederick. Aaron Frederick. He's got Mueller in the slot. Shot blocked in front. Comes back to Frederick. Dishes to Ekstrom with a chance. Another save. Puck still loose. Back to Ekstrom. Another chance. Puck still loose.
Nice two shots there by Sebastian.
Frederick in the end wall. Comes high to Crawford. Crawford. Long drive. Where's the rebound? It's in the corner. Frederick to Mueller. Soren looking to dump it into the end boards. Pressuring his 88 Ekstrom. Ekstrom OHC winning here. Nice dish, but on the ice now is Hammer. The OHC changes in the offensive zone. Josh Ryu. High, Crawford. Gordon. Gordon's got a lane. Take the shot. He shuttles it off Hammer's skates. Comes low. Hammer. Hammer in the end, the half wall. Comes high and out of the zone. Gordon with the official. Comes the blue line for the Rampage. Pressuring is Gorolnik. Puck high to neutral ice. Gordon on the far side. Now he's at neutral ice. Donovan's going to take the ice.
Nice little escape there by Dono.
Dono is low with it. Dono's going to go
move,
in front.
Great pass. Oh!
Ryu goes wide right with it. Good setup there from 8. Ryu, he's got Williams in the slot. Link with a nice drive. That is Hammer. OHC just dominating play here. This is even strength. Gordon dumps it low. Ryu is there. Exchange defense. Steinmetz on the ice. And
they got caught on a change.
Caught on a change. Otherwise, we're still in the offensive zone. Steinmetz, he'll bring it onside. Steiny looking for a trailing Ryu, but that'll be iced.
That's going to be an ice.
By the Rampage. Wow. Yeah, we were in the offensive zone for a solid 70, 80 seconds.
That was definitely a dominating stretch. And, when these guys have the intensity turned up, not just to go around and hit somebody, but to do anything possible to keep that puck in the zone, to win those battles in the neutral zone, this is what's going to happen.
Also, it shows the depth of the team. I mean, they have 3.5, 4 lines that can do that, where the Rampage can throw 1.5 at us that can do that, right? And
they're doing a mid-game cut.
We are cutting.
Mid-game cut. So we are going to go for some extended infomercial messages, and we will be back when the infomercial is done. about to get going here. We're going to have 6:33 left in the second period as we did a mid-ice cut.
Awesome. Something's not right that it's Is that thing plugged in, or is that thing?
Is there another plug over there? A plug.
Well, this thing's gonna die. And then it dies. That's Tyler. Hi to Eddie. Eddie low. Pope. Corner. I apologize to whoever's watching. We're gonna run out of battery on this iPad. Should have
We will
created
get
new
a charge
streams.
here at some point. We'll go as long as we can, and then we'll.
Let's see any place to. Didn't realize I got to bring an extension cord. It's part of my setup.
Offensive
You live,
zone
you learn.
face off.
It usually has enough battery to do 2 games. Something's off. Smith with the draw. Buck wraps far side. Eddie's back. Puck into the OHC defensive zone. Shot saved by OT Matthews. 1 OT between the pipes. Anders Beddow on the near side. His shot wide left, wraps far side. Pitching up as Frederick skips over his stick, but kept on by Hammer, who's just took the ice. Now it's the other way. Back is Guyetts. Brandon will move it up to Hammer, skips over his stick. And we dump deep. And our own end is now Lauber. What's Jake working on? Oh. Yeah. Near side, Lauber. I do have a charger. I just don't have an extension cord. Josh Ryu with a shot, score. Makes it 4-0.
Nice shot by Ryu. That was a great shot. I think that hit a little bit of the bar. Nice 4-0 start here. 5 minutes to go in the second period for OHC.
Center ice is Soren Mueller, Sebastian Ekstrom, Caleb Gorolnik, Donovan, and Link. It's free to Link. Soren at the blue line. Chips it over to Caleb. Caleb for Sebastian off the side of the cage. Got a whistle. Nets off the moorings.
That was a nice pass there. And a shot by Ekstrom. I think the goalie might have kicked the goal before the shot even got there. Kicked it off the moorings. I'm not sure, but that's what it looked like to me.
Face-off will be Soren, offensive zone.
What about low power mode?
I don't know. Sebastian with a look.
Oh!
Buckle wrap all the way to the far side is Link. Up the boards, out of the zone. That has to be recouped. Gathered by Caleb Gorolnik. He's with Soren. Caleb with a shot. I think that hit the side of the net, or was that a save?
I think that hit the post.
That is Sebastian. Takes the shot. Comes high. Shuttle back down by Dono. Ekstrom low. Looks to center. Sebastian high to Dono. Comes back to Donovan from Sebastian. He fans on the pass and goes the other way. Far side is Brandon. He's with Ekstrom on the near side. Thunderbirds will ice the puck. Steiny on the ice with Ian Fretz. Ian, near side. Fretz past Tyler into the offensive zone, chasing his Pope. Pope in the wall.
Nice hit there.
Tyler high, comes to Eddie at center ice. Eddie to Smith. Smith off the boards for Pope.
Another nice hit.
Rampage skaters
Rampage
down.
Players down. Hope he's okay.
Shot there from Pope. That's Smith on the far side. Tied up in the wall. Fretzy and Smith comes free to the Rampage. Defenseman who took the shots back up. Blocked by AJ. P near side. Comes high. Out of the zone. Near Steinmetz with a stick on it. Jake's got Pope. One touch. Go to Hammer. Near wall Steiny. Steiny will dump it deep. Chasing is Bedau on the far side. Puck wraps high and out of the zone. Neutral ice. Rampage can't control it. They throw it to the near wall, wide. Back deep is Eddie. Eddie will move it to Hammer. Hammer rink wide has Bedau. Anders with Soren 2-on-1. Shot.
Oh.
I think hit the iron. Near side is Hammer. Hammer will put his arms up and knocks down the defender and puts it deep. Bedau playing low. Anders taking a shot. Physical game. Crawford. Long drive. Blocked in front. Crawford to Lauber. Jacob. Nice pass to Frederick. Frederick in the corner. High to Crawford.
Whoa!
That just went through the crease. Falls in the corner. High to Lauber. Lauber got Crawford. Crawford with a drive. Puck is held and Gorolnik and Ryu, Fretz, Gordon, Williams. Rampage will be on side. Icing his wave. Link's back deep. Link with Ryu. Shot in front. Skips through. Far half wall. Thrown low. Rampage reverse it. Comes in front. Ian Fretz on the near side. Fretzy, nice pass for Gorolnik. Caleb with a shot. Save, another shot.
Nice pass from Fretz up to Gorolnik.
Far side, Link. Dono's going to have to get back. Dono beats the forward. Pivots. Stretch pass.
Ooh.
Doesn't quite connect.
Nice pass. Ryu ought to get there first.
He was looking for a long strike to
Nice
Ryu.
play by Ryu to
Josh
keep the
maintains
puck.
possession. Williams cutting in front deep. Link looking for a one-time from Ryu. That's Pope with a drive. Side of the cage.
That's the end of the period.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about this.
4-0's your score. We'll be back after these messages, and we're running low on power, so we'll see. All right, start of the third period. We have 4% power. We're going to see what we can get done here. I got it.
I got it for you. All right, OHC skating left to right. Pope and I are trying to figure out how to maintain power here. We're currently running the, Eddie stood up in the corner, stands him up. Smith with support, over to Brandon. Guyette for Soren. Soren touch to Smith. Ty with a drive, save.
Nice shot by Tyler. I think, oh my gosh, we're up to 6%.
That is working.
So that's called American ingenuity right there. When you're at 4% power and then you plug a phone into an iPad, it's sucking power. It's incredible.
Not sure why.
Now it's at 8%.
Let's go, Pope. Good work.
Unbelievable.
Good work. All right, we got Ryu. We
no
got
one
Frederick,
cares about this but us, but it is cool.
Hammer, Crawford, and Lauber. Buck wrap to the high point.
I'm very proud of ourselves.
Crawford at the red line. Wins a battle, and it comes free to Hammer. Ryland, dish over to Ryu on the far side. Frederick skips past him, and Rampage will go the other way. Crawford with a stick on it. Frederick. That is Jacob Lauber behind the OHC net. Josh Ryu at neutral ice. Far side for Ryland Hammer. We're offside. Frederick was just offside on the near side. If you want to call, I'll run the camera. Or we can work together. I don't know. That is awesome. You figured that out. Thank you.
That's good.
It's good to know we can do that. I got to figure out what's going on the iPad, though.
We'll switch midway through the period.
We got Mueller, Gorolnik, Ekstrom, Gordon, and Williams.
4-0.
Chasing is Ekstrom. Buck on the far side. Back is Dono and Link. Drive goes behind the net. Far side is Ekstrom. Sebastian puts it into the wall, comes high to the blue line. Rampage looks to go deep with it. Ekstrom's back with it. Ekstrom for Mueller. Soren at neutral ice. Soren will bring it to the near circle. Drop pass for Caleb. Shot off the side of the net.
I think I was off the side of the cage.
Puck comes high. Rampage possess out of the zone. Stick there by Williams. He moves it past Ekstrom, but it'll be no icing, and forechecking will be Caleb on the near side. Breaks up the pass, intercepts it, puts it into the end wall.
Gorolnik doing a great job on the forecheck there.
Smith the center.
Ekstrom.
Tyler looking for the dish from Ekstrom, but it comes to Rampage the other way. Their pass broken up by Tyler. Tyler looking for 4, 1-on-3. Splits 2 of them. Takes a shot, shuttled into the corner. Anders and AJP on the ice. Brandon and Steiny at the blue line. Tyler's going to look for Anders, but it's going to go to the far wall at neutral ice. Jake Steinmetz gathering his own end. Jake off the half board, skips under Anders and off the glass and out of the zone. AJP with pressure. Puck trickles, stays on the blue line, backhanded beneath the official to Jake Steiny. Steiny goes the other defenseman for the Rampage, and they ice the puck. This was the best thing we've learned in a long time.
I know.
Now it's staying at 11. It went from like 4 to 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 seconds.
Josh Ryu, Aaron Frederick, Ian Fretz, Rory Crawford, and Jacob Lauber on the ice. Ryu with the draw, comes high to Lauber on the far point. Long drive. Rebound loose. Rampage will throw it out of the zone and ice the puck again. We got 12:49 remaining. 4-0 OHC. OT Matthews, his first regular season or first home game action.
Oh, that's right. We had a goalie switch, didn't we?
We did.
Bad on us for not calling it out. They did switch at the break at the midway point of the game.
Puck tied up, shuttled low by Fretz. Rampage slap shot it, looking to power it out of the zone, but it fails. Ryu with a drive off the crossbar.
Off the crossbar by Ryu after a bar down goal earlier.
Josh looking for his second, just misses. Comes back to Josh. Now high and out of the zone. That'll be Jacob Lauber. Lauber up for Ryu. Ryu looking to dump it deep, but it deflects into the Rampage bench. Stoppage in play, 12:15. Wonder if we try my phone. Face off at center ice, Soren Mueller, Caleb Gorolnik, Sebastian Ekstrom. Back deep is Brandon and Eddie.
Good hustle by Gorolnik there.
Caleb has it taken and goes to the far wall and out of the zone. Gathered
And
by
a good
Guyette
hit.
at center ice. He puts it into the wall. Ekstrom will chase. Near side is Mueller. Soren looks to get it deep. He does. Puck comes high the far side to Eddie. Long drive from Eddie. Kick save. Ekstrom reverses play. Puts it at the goal line. Rampage will put it into the half boards. They throw it up the glass and out of the zone. Another ice for the Rampage. They're just like playing 5-on-5 penalty kill. That's how they're playing us right now.
I really feel like the second half of this game has been pretty representative of, the skill level of the teams at the minute. But, it's only 4-0. These teams will play numerous times. I'm sure the Rampage are going to make a couple close games out of it at some point. They're very physical.
Pope, Smith, Bedau, Williams, and Gordon. Oh, it's Hammer. Hammer's on the left wing. Center ice is Dono. Dono off the boards for Tyler. Tyler, puck took a funny bounce. Tyler looked to throw it on side. I don't know if it hit a skate or if it hit a funny tile. Comes to Pope. Pope between the circles, tucks it to his backhand. Pope, forehand chance.
Off the goalie's face mask and into the netting.
Exactly.
Nice job getting a shot off there.
He wanted that one.
Yeah, he did.
Smith with a draw. Near circle, offensive zone. Pope to his right. Ryland to his left. Far side is Donovan. Donovan will dump it deep. It'll wrap all the way to the near corner. Pope's there. He battles in the corner, gains possession. He's got Williams high. Williams to Gordon. Gordon with a lane and a shot. Redirected down by, I believe, Ryland may have knocked that thing down, and a save made. Near side is Williams. Pope on the wall. Neutral ice is Hammer. Onside are the Rampage. Their first shot in a while, wide left. Another drive. Saved by OT.
Nice save.
Comes high to Ryu. Josh onside. 1-on-2 Josh. Goes to his backhand forehand chance.
Nice
save.
shot.
Hammer's
Great save
there.
by the goalie off the pads on the backside.
That was nice. Lobber to Crawford. Backhand, nice pass. Crawford with a lane. Save, puck loose. Far side is the Rampage. They will clear. Deep is Jacob and Crawford. Jacob with a stick on it. Lobber off the wall. Lobber will backhand it into the zone. Forechecking is Ryu. Far side, back deep is Rory Crawford in the near corner, but they will call an icing. We have 9:42 left in this contest.
A lot of icings, Drew.
We have Mueller, Ekstrom, and Fretz, Steinmetz, and Guyette.
Nice face-off win.
Steiny to Brandon. Brandon drive deflected into the netting.
That was into the netting and out of the rink.
Face-off Soren Mueller. To his right is Sebastian. Left is Ian. Blue liners are Brandon and Jake. Fretzy
Nice
shuttles
pass.
it to Soren just right. Mueller with possession now goes to the Rampage way. Neutral ice to Steinmetz. Steinmetz to Guyette. Guyette up for Sebastian Ekstrom. Ekstrom's onside. He's got Mueller.
Nice
Soren one
pass
time.
from Ekstrom to Mueller, and the shot was high.
Rampage
Great pass.
will go the other way. Long stretch pass. Steiny with a stick on it takes possession. Steiny up to Mueller.
Man, that
just
player
skates
just bounced
through.
off of Mueller, didn't he?
Soren just skated right through him.
Goodness. Mueller was barely moving. The player bounced right off of him.
That's Brandon trailing his Fretz. Ian in the corner, 1-on-3, looking for an outlet. OHC will change. Rampage will go the other way. Back deep is Eddie, Tyler, and Dono, but they're offside.
Offsides is the call.
Face-off. Near dot will be Ty. Pope, Bedow, Gordon, and Avziv. One by Ty. Eddie off the boards for Pope. Pope quick touch, quick hard pass for Tyler. And we got,
Ooh, almost had another
good stick by the
breakaway.
defenseman. I thought Tyler was going, looking for his fourth. Dono on the far side. Moves it to the near wall. He's got Pope. Pope for Smith. Tyler plays the body.
Nice hit by Smith.
Trail to AJ. Far side is Dono. Dono will dump. Chasing is Smith. Far corner is Pope. Rampage will ice again. 7:59, Pope.
Hey, we got 9% power.
I think it's going to get us through.
I think so. I think this siphoning move worked. Yeah, it's 4-0, but it feels like it could be a lot more than that. That said, Rampage did hit a post or two in the early part of the second period. They had a little rush there with a few shots, but not since then have they done too much threatening.
Rampage win possession. Far side is Jacob. Jacob wins possession himself.
Nice hustle by Lauber.
Lauber will dump. Chasing is the winger, 93, Gorolnik. Frederick for Gorolnik. Comes Caleb between the circles looking for Ryland. Hammer. Reverses high. Backhands over the blue line and out of the zone will be Crawford. Crawford off the boards for Frederick. And OHC is offsides. OHC will change. Looks like it will be Ekstrom, Fretz, Ryu, Jake Steinmetz, Brandon Guyette.
This Ekstrom Ryu combo is at a nice night.
They've kept it low.
Making some plays. Fretz has also made a bunch of nice passes.
Far side is Ryu. We got a penalty.
I think it's going to be a penalty on an inadvertent trip on Fretz.
Yep.
Stick got caught in between the skates, so that's going to give the Rampage a power play here with 7:18 to go in the game. 9% power.
Got to say, Pope, I like these weeknight affairs, you know? Like,
I know. It shakes up the week a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You got Pope and Smith.
Williams.
And then Williams and Guyette. Coach has been mixing and matching quite a bit tonight.
All season, really.
Probably a good time to do it.
Which is, ooh, that's Williams in the far half wall. Link staying strong and throws it out. Oh, it's kept in by the Rampage. Poked away by Smith. And out of the zone. Tyler's 1-on-4 Smith.
Did he get tripped?
He goes Pete Rose style, and he's taken down, pretty much tackled.
Wow.
You know, looked like a tackle to me, but what do I know?
Yeah, that I think the referees are.
Brandon.
I think that the referees got a reservation at Chili's. They're ready to get out of here. I do luck the queso there.
Far side is Williams. He looks to run the player into the referee. Guyette in the end wall. So we're starting to muscle again. There's 6 minutes left. It's starting to look like the first 6 minutes. Williams. Puck low. Link trying to push it high. Kept in by the Rampage. Puck now behind the cage. Rampage looking to get something on the board.
Nice stick by Tyler.
Kept in the
There's
zone.
43 seconds to go on the penalty kill for OHC.
Rampage go high. Near point, Rampage. Long drive. Sails wide
just
right.
high and wide.
Smith will ice the puck.
Go ice it. Probably a good move there.
OHC will change.
Get another fresh set of 4 bodies for the final 24 seconds of this penalty kill with 5:42 to go.
It'll be Sormuller, Anders Bedau, Donovan Gordon, and Jacob Lauber on the ice for the OHC hockey team. Anders with the draw. High near point, long drive, wide right.
Nice hard shot
Soren
there.
pokes it up. Anders will chase it down. Puck control by the Rampage. Sauce pass connects on the backhand. Donovan and Jacob are back. Donovan stood up his man. Soren supports. Donovan with possession. He throws it off the glass high, held in. Fanned
We're
on,
at even
poked it.
strength.
Fretz out of the box. Even strength hockey. That drive high. Collected by Lauber. Bedau connects with Fretz.
Nice pass
Quick
to
touch
Fretz.
for Soren.
Nice bump to Miller.
Shot. Save. Stick flying.
Soren's stick went flying.
Was
I doubt he
knocked.
threw it himself, Drew.
Got an offside call.
Guess they're calling off sides.
This is one of those games that just feels like it needs to end.
Yeah,
Not good. Nothing good's gonna happen.
I think
from here
that's
on
why
out.
the referees didn't call the penalty earlier. Like I said, Chili's reservations.
Just let the clock go. This thing's over.
4:52 to go.
Ryu at center ice. He wins possession. Frederick quick touch to Crawford. Crawford to Avziv. Avziv to Crawford on the near wall. Up for Frederick. One
Nice
touch.
bump by Frederick.
Ryu. Drop. Frederick wide right.
Nice
Wraps.
pass from Ryu to Frederick.
That will be Eddie with a drive. Falls in the corner, Ekstrom. And that'll be a, they're going to wave
No
icing.
ice.
We're going to have to play it. It didn't get there anyway, Eddie. Rory's touch broken up.
Good back check by Ekstrom.
Puck comes high. Yeah, it should be more than 5. Centering pass broken up, comes behind the cage. Eddie, nice touch to Frederick. Josh Ryu, far side he has Sebastian. Sebastian with Aaron Frederick. Sebastian drive, loose in front.
Nice shot off the pads.
3:52 remaining. Puck comes in near side is Brandon.
Guyette's got some room.
Oh, he was looking to tuck it to his forehand, but
Nice play by the D-man.
good stick by the other D.
Guyette gets it. Not Guyette, excuse me. Mueller got it back.
Rylan Hammer a possession on neutral ice. Hammer playing against some of his own former teammates, I imagine.
Wow. Player just kind of bounced off of Hammer.
High far side is Jake. Steiny his own end. Jake Steiny, Brandon touched forward. Forechecking is Soren Mueller. Trailing is Rylan. Soren's offside.
Offsides, 3:05 remaining.
Smith, Pope, Bedow, Gordon Williams. Smith with the draw, comes to Gordon at neutral ice, pokes over to Pope. Pope will dump it deep. Smith in the end wall. Tyler put it in front. Tyler high to Dono. Dono to Link. Link with a lane, Link with a drive. Puck loose in front. Puck free to Pope, or Bedow. Pope to Dono, Dono with a lane, Dono with a shot. Blocked in front, go the other way. Dono will look to get back, and Link's there. So that play right there, I mean, we play some of these higher AAA teams with faster skaters. I can go the other way in the back of our net. But both Dono and Link outskated the other skaters,
Or
and
at,
that was
at least a really good chance.
Yeah. Puck far side, thrown in front. That will be Williams with possession. He moves it to the far wall. Rampage will dump it back deep. Gordon in the corner. Comes free to Tyler Smith. Tyler's got Pope. Pope throws it to the defense of the Rampage. OHC will change. Hammer on the ice, near side. Skips past Donovan and into the corner. Williams throws a shoulder into it, gathered by Hammer. Williams will wrap it to the far side, Fretz. Fretz in the wall. Fretzy. Push forward. That's Hammer was tripped, and they're going to call that. They didn't want to with 1 minute and 19 seconds left, but they kind of had to call that.
I'm surprised they did, honestly.
He was pretty clearly tripped. But minute 19 in a 4-0 game. And 7% power on the iPad.
It was a great save.
OHC sends out Ryu, Hammer, Mueller, Avziv, and Crawford. That's Hammer low. Hammer high to Eddie. Number 6, Avziv, shuttle over for Mueller. Skips over his stick. Puck now in the corner. Ryu will chase. Josh with possession at the blue line. Moves it over for Eddie. Eddie with a drive.
Oh!
Saved by the goaltender. Comes high and out of the zone. He's not going to outskate Eddie. Eddie will get there first. Eddie with
Nice
possession.
hustle, Eddie. Hey, atta baby.
Eddie's a better skater. Hammer. And that's offside.
Offsides. At this point, with 31 seconds to go, you got to keep this sheet clean.
Yep. Exactly. Pope, Frederick, Guyette, and Bedau. Pope. Smith on the far side. Brandon one skater back. Moves it to the near wall. Comes the other way for Rampage. Puck behind the cage with 5 seconds left. And this thing's over. Next broadcast will be on Friday. Friday at 1:30. Till then, have a nice week.